Hi, everybody. It's Peg, and I am here live with you this morning. I hope you've come to join me. It's a little bit early, I realize that, but my husband's gone out for his morning walk. I have his breakfast ready, but I needed to check and see what's going on. As you can see, I have my list of videos that I need to do for the month. I still need to do Mission Inspiration and Tag It Tuesday. And I need to do the pick a stick for next month. I need to get things ready for Art Joyous Sharing, which is Thursday. So yeah, I've got stuff on my list to do. And then I've got just regular play day stuff that I want to get accomplished, because I went out to the Mexican restaurant the other day with my husband for lunch, and they had this really cute tissue paper. And I thought, well, that needs to be in my journal. So I got the tissue paper. I've got some gel medium here. Let me get a brush. And I just want to put that down in here for a background, because I thought that was cute paper, right? How can you not like cute paper? Cute deli paper. So yeah, this was just in our basket of chips, and I was eyeballing it, and my husband was looking at me like I was a crazy person. And I said, well, I really like that paper. So he calls the waiter over and he says, my wife's an artist. Do you think you could give us a few pieces of that deli paper? And he comes back with a stack of deli paper for me. How sweet. Oh, I tell you, it happens everywhere, folks. It happens everywhere. Hi, Laura. Good morning. How are you this morning, my dear? I'm just having a little play. I was telling him about my day out at the Mexican eatery and this cute paper. Cute paper. So I'm putting it down before I start anything else. I'm putting that down in my, this is my Creative Year journal. If you guys don't know about My Creative Year, check out Facebook and just look for that one. So I'm going to leave that like that. But look, these were the wrappers that they had on the utensils and things. So those are going to get incorporated in here too. You betcha, betcha. But you see, I got more of that paper because they were kind to me. So I'm going to set that aside. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good too, Laura. I'm just having a little play here. I thought, well, my husband's out walking, and, you know, I've got a few minutes to myself. Breakfast is kind of on the table. Let me show you. Cindy sent me a fun package. I need to find a spot for some of this stuff, but look at this. I got texture. Oh my goodness. Tassels, texture, paper. This is fun. Lots of fun stuff in here. Look at these tassels. Isn't that fun? Ah, goes right along with that boho stuff we were doing, right? And what's this one? Oh, cute little bag of stuff. Oh, Laura, anytime. I'm happy to help. No. You know, we all need help. That's what friends are for, right? Oh, cute little googly eyes. Oh my gosh, she sends such fun stuff. Look at this. Frogs. These would be cute on an ATC. Look at the pencil and the heart. Cute stuff, huh? Here's a little bee, piece of cheese. Oh, I need a mouse for that, don't I? Flowers. These are little buttons. Cute. Look at that one. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite, I think. Look at him. Whoops. Don't get lost, little guy. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, right? Fun. So, Yeah, we've been swapping a few things back and forth. Lots of nice texture. I'd sent her some this kind of stuff, you know, for those boho tags. Did you guys get in on the boho tags? This is okay. This one I got to put into a journal. That I know what that is. Fun paper. Look at that with the feathers. I got to do something with that. Painty paper. Ooh, look at that one. I like that one too. All right, I need to do something with that. She picked up a whole bunch of these, I know. And oh, sweet. Truly, madly, deeply. Love these. How fun. Look at the texture on it. And this has actually some metallic to it. Really fun. Oh, that would make great ATCs. Ooh, look at that one. Embossed. Embossed prettiness. Okay. And then this textural one. And what have we got here? I need to drag some of this out and use it. Oh, remember when you get these things inside your gloves? How cute is that? Oh, that's a page for sure. That is a page. Look at that. Okay, so I wanna do some painting. Oh, she does the best cutouts. I never find stuff like this. All right. I'm going to, and then she's got a whole little envelope here with cutout stuff. I'm going to put this in here so I don't lose it. I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to get painty or get messy here somehow. But look at that. There's more in there, guys. There's more in there. More painted goodness. More beautiful papers. All right. Set that one aside. And then I got one from Gina too. I don't know where I put that. But I got one from Gina that I need to work on. This one, this page, is going to go into that journal. This one, the, what do they call it? Stencilified. I've got, okay, so that goes with this journal. So set that aside. I know, right? She sends the best stuff. All right, and then this one, was I going to work on something in particular? I don't think so. I can set that aside. This one I got a project due, so I need to do that one. But first things first this morning, I need to do an ATC for the day because, oh, there's the one from Gina. Okay, quickly, let me show you what's in here. Whoops, don't mean to show addresses. Okay, so she swapped a page with me too to go in my journal. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, if you guys don't know Gina B. Aarons, check her out. And look at that. Look at that washi tape. That is cool washi tape. Yeah. Okay. But she sent along this little journal, and I need to work in here and pass this along because we've got kind of an exchange going on. So as I'm doing painty things today, does she have any without paint on them? Looks like these are done. Oops, let me flip you through here. It looks like these are done. And then she left some to be done. So these are already finished pages. And then she's got one of these little markers in here. So this must be where I start from. Okay. So I'm going to clip that together so I know where I am. If I can find one of my clips. And as I work today, oh, I have a few things out here I can work with. Okay, so ATCs. I need some ATC stuff. That goes in that other journal, so I better get that in there before I forget. My desk is chaos, chaos, chaos. All right, so these I did with alcohol ink on some vellum. And I need to get one of, what do I have over here? I need to get, whoops, giving away all my secrets. That's stuff for next month for the Pick-a-Stick Challenge. All right, if you don't find it here, cut another one, right? Oh boy. I had some ATCs out. Do you think I could lay my hand on them now? No. No, I cannot. It's all right. I know how to fix that. Got some shimmery blue paper and can't stay. Okay, I understand. I get it. You know, I'm doing this because I need to get something made, and I thought, well, maybe somebody, it's early. I know you're probably an hour ahead of me, but it's like 7 something this morning here. I was up early and I decided, got my coffee, Ron's out walking, I'll just go for it, just make something. So 3.5 by 2.5 is ATC size. I'm sorry, I don't know the metric equivalent, but I'm sure you guys can do the conversion. I should have that written down someplace, as many times as people ask. All right, so we got some card. And I think I'll go with that one. So let me just put some gel down. This is just my backer to the ATC. And I got messy fingers already. Okay, start with that. Oops. Sliding around a little bit here. Trying to get it to land where I want it to. It's just the tiniest little bit of reveal. There we go. Yeah, wasn't that hot fun, Laura? It's about 8.5 centimeter by 6.5 centimeter. Thank you, Laura. I knew we'd have some help here this morning, right? Okay, so I've got this. And I did a little die cut. I think this is a Melissa Francis die cut. Let me get the parts out of it. Have to weed it. Get all those little bits and bobs out, right? Because they all want to stick in there. And there's another little one right there. It does not want to come. There it goes. All right, is that everybody? Everybody in the pool? Okay. All right, I think I like that. But rather than just leave it a flat black, let's jazz it up a little, huh? Let me grab some product. What do I have here? What do I want to use? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe some of this Novu Glimmer. Oh, if I can get the lid open. It's kind of a pasty stuff. It's got a little bit of glitter in it. And I probably won't see the color so much because it's on dark paper. But I'm just going to put a little shimmer shine on here. Oh yeah, that's that's got a lot of bling bling. And if I add, what happens if I add a little bit of this? Let's get a brush. See, like I say, this is just play. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just grabbing a brush. And this is a Deco Art product. Get my brush wet and pick up some of that. This is a metallic luster. Hi, Ruth. How are you this morning? Yeah, I'm just going to tone that bling down a tad bit with that metallic luster. Okay, feel a little better about that. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. What do you guys think? You liking that? All right, so to put that down, I'm just going to grab, ooh, that stuff sticks to you like iron and it peels off. It's a good thing it peels off because otherwise I'll be glitter all day. You like the blue? I'm good. I'm glad you like the blue. It's, what is that? Brilliant Turquoise is what that one's called. And then this one is, oh, I didn't use that one. I used the purple. I used the, does it have a name? Tanzanite Lavender. Okay. I think I need a little bit of soot right in behind where I'm going to glue that. Yeah, hi. I started out, hi, Mary. How are you this morning, dear? I started out with a vellum that I had done the alcohol ink on, and now I'm just going to take that soot and go right through the middle here because I'm going to put this on top and I want it to stand off a little bit. So in order to do that, I'm getting that soot ink behind it. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I'm glad to have friends here playing with me. You know that. I'm always glad to have friends here with me. All right, now, what did I do with my glue stick? Here it is. So let me go back to my scratch paper. And I'm going to glue that down, and I'll have today's ATC ready to roll, won't I? I won't, whoops, then I won't be behind. I flipped my T cross, the cross on my T over. There we go. It's a little bit delicate paper. I gotta be a little more gentle with it. A little too rambunctious this morning. Okay, so if I put that down, and trim it up. Where are my scissors? Skizzers. Trim that edge, and there it is. I should probably put, no, okay. I'm never done with these things. I should probably put a couple of gears on there. Yeah. Okay, let me grab a couple of those. Thanks, Mary. You're fun to watch too. Let's see. Hold on, I'm going to grab something. Okay, I think these gears went out. Thought about the world there for a minute, but that's too bright and blingy. I need something more like this. So I'll just get a couple of these gears and a little bit of multi-matte medium. Hi, Bobby. Good morning. So glad you're here. We're just having a morning play. I'm behind on my artist trading cards, number one. So getting my artist trading card for today done. If you guys don't know about the month-long artist trading cards, Chelsea and I started an artist trading card a day kind of deal. And if you guys want to find more on that, it is the hashtag, whoops, artist ATCAD 2018. That's for this year. Artist Trading Card a Day 2018 is the hashtag, and there's a lot of art on all kinds of social media out there. So you can just search that hashtag and find. I know a couple of gals here have been doing it. Laura, have you been doing Artist Trading Card a Day? I think you did some, didn't you? Okay, Laura, enjoy your company. I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. Bye. Yeah, she told me she didn't have much time. So, anyway, Artist Trading Card a Day. And we actually did this last year too. So if you look at ATC a Day 2017, that's available for you too. So you can see a lot of, you can get a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of stuff out there. So, all right. I feel better about that with some gears. Don't know why. I just do. You guys like the gears? Okay, so that's the first thing I needed to do this morning. I can put this aside. I was trying to read your chat and do this. So the next thing I wanted to do, well, you know, I might as well do tomorrow's while I'm at it, right? I've got, this is that paper that came in that package from Cindy. I'm thinking I like that. It's got different kinds of bread on there. Isn't that cute? Too cute. All right. So let me just put some glue down here. Fasten that baby on. Oops. Can't get anything square this morning. All right. Thanks, Mary. You like the gears, huh? Do tomorrow's? All right. I will do tomorrow's. Got to get them done, right? You know how it is. Got stuff on our list, don't we? I know Mary's got a list just like I do. I was talking about my list earlier, Mary. It's like, got things to do. Got to keep rolling on. But I like this paper. So this is kind of fun. See if I can get that to stick down. And then let's see, we need some color. We need some, what am I going to put on here? I think I'm just going to put, okay, here we go. Let's do some Distress Oxide. I've got a little wild honey. Oh, you know what? But instead of doing it this way, let's do it in a more fun fashion, right? Let's do a little wild honey and a little fossilized amber and a little, what else do I have here that I want to use? Oh, let's do a vintage photo. This looks kind of vintage, doesn't it? Yeah, vintage photo. And I need some water to get my spritz bottle. Just get that stuff moving. And I'm just going to pick up some color on here like so. I need to dry that. You're 5 days behind? Oh, sorry. But I do know the feeling. Love what that Distress Oxide does. Just almost looks like rusting. I don't know if I want to do much more to that because I really like... All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. So in that case, I've got this other paper. I'm not going to waste that. I'm just going to smush and get some of that on here because this will become something else later. Painty papers, Mary, painty papers. Okay, so the white surface, this is one of those craft mats. I think this is from Tonic. It's the same, you know, the new glass mat from Tim Holtz. Well, I've had glass on my surface forever. This is just a salvage piece of plate glass that I got from a salvage place, okay? But it's like maybe 3 foot long across my desk. And then I just use my, this is a larger craft mat than the one that they sell with Tim Holtz stuff, but Tonic sells these, and I don't think they're too expensive. I know, right? Look at that. Look at that. It looks almost like it's been someplace where it's been abused, right? Just like those papers when you go out in the garage and you find those, yeah, you find those things that have been out there not being taken care of in a box, and you're saying, oh, I wish I'd taken better care of that. Okay, so I'm just going to grab, this is some potting soil, and I'm just going to hit the edges of this to make it look a little more abused, right? A little more abused. And I don't care if that edge came up. Actually, that could be rolled and tattered and all kinds of things. See there? I tore it right off. I'm good with that. Because this is like it's been out in the weather, right? Okay. Yep, tonic. Okay, so that was potting soil. And what do I want to put on here? I should grab some of those Tim Holtz things. Those, I don't know. Do you guys want, do you think I should just go with another die cut, or should I get some of those things to collage with? You guys tell me. This is a die cut I cut this morning. How's your die cutting coming, Mary? I know that you got some new stuff. Have you tried it out yet? All right. This is the tricky part, getting it out of these fancy little spots here. But look at that. Isn't that cute? How cute is that? Right? And then I got this other one. See, because that was the last card, was the art die cut. This was just a die cut. This was a Frances Williams. Frances, oh, what's her name now? Good grief. I know I had it right earlier, but I don't know. My brain's leaving me already. Oh, this one's caught a little bit. Okay, let me see if I can get it out of there. There we go. All right, so then I've got this one, but I need to get all the little, need to weed all the little fun things out of there, right? So I need a tool. I know, I love my die cuts. So all these little itty bitty triangles need to come out. And then a few little things on the butterfly are still there. And there's one there. One little triangle there. Yeah. So, I mean, that's cute too, right? Look at that. You guys like a die cut, or do you want to see some more collage? You tell me. What should I do? What should I do? All right. I need to put this back on my pair of scissors before I hurt myself. And I need a drink of coffee. You guys have your coffee this morning? I gotta have my coffee. That needs to get glued on something too. So, I've got one more of these. Guess I better glue that down. While I'm out here. Glue stick. Oh, I want something under there before I get glue all over my mat. I'm a messy crafter. I'm a messy girl. You guys know that about me. I have to have my barriers between layers because I will make a mess. Okay. So that might be better for that world because it's got the Luna stuff, or maybe I could find maybe I can find something with moon on it. I don't know. See, like this little guy has a globe. Or I might be able to find something that's got the moon on it. I have to look around, see what else I've got. So I'll set that aside. What'd you guys decide? Gotta go, Ruth? Okay. You die kind of gal, Bobby? I am too. Yeah, have that coffee. We need that coffee. Yeah, it depends on the day, Mary. Mornings are good for me because I usually have some time to myself. Like my husband goes out for his walk in the morning, and like I said, I already got breakfast going for him, so he can come home and he can have his breakfast, and I can drink my coffee and make art, right? Bye, Ruth. So glad you were here with me. So yeah, anyway, I've got some components, but I really want to, because I got today's, I can finish those later. I really want to do a couple of painty papers. Oh, I need something a little bit stronger. This is good stuff if you guys don't know about it. This is that brush and stencil cleaner from Deco Art. It takes stuff off of everything. If you have make a mess like I do, it cleans it up for you. Pretty good. All right, so I have tissue paper somewhere. I had a whole pile. Here we go. I've got this. Okay, I've got what's left of this box of cabinet wax. Can you believe it? This had 500 sheets in it. I'm down that far. And I want to make some papers for collage. So I'm just going to open a few of these up. This stuff, the reason I want to use this up is because I have some better stuff that doesn't have the waxy finish on the back side. This was just the very first, excuse me, the very first deli paper I could find. And, I was really happy to find it. So I just want to get some colors down on these. What collage looks like. Okay. Let me grab a couple things. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you high and dry. All right, what did I do with that card? Here we go. here it is. Okay, so it looks kind of weathered and worn, right? And then I have things like this, which are those little Tim Holtz. Oh, 4th of July. Look at that. Okay, I think we got one right there. She's good. And we need some words, right? These are just words. And then I've got some that are more like sayings. Small talk. These are more like sayings. So here we go. Red, white, and blue, land that I love. Perfect. So, quick and easy. Like I said, you need a little something behind there. So I'm going to go back to, here's the vintage photo. Because I need kind of a, okay, if I'm going to put her on here, I need kind of a place to put her. It just brings it up off the page a little bit more. So you put that down like that. You guys see that? See the difference by putting that dark shade behind? And then she also needs something to stand on, right? So, you know, give her something that emulates flooring. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. All right, so that was vintage photo. And because I got vintage photo there, I'm just going to take the rest of what's in my sponge, go around the edge. And put that back there. Got my glue stick. I know I've got more ephemera somewhere, just not in this particular book. So put her down on there. Go with collage. Okay. All right. We're going with collage. And then I need, let's see. Oops. Come on. Red, white, and blue. Come on. Land of the free. Home of the brave. And this is a long one, so I got to chop it. And I love this. If you look down below, here it says sliced bread. Oh, that's so cool. Home of the brave. Okay, so got that much. I can put that away. And just take a pen here. Do a little bit of outlining. This is a gel pen. I think it's Sakura Jelly Roll. So there you have it. Collaged ATC, right? So that's today and tomorrow. Whoops. Today and tomorrow. I think this one Yeah, that one still needs, see, I look at these things and I think, oh, it still needs something. So this is just a regular black pen, if I can get it to write. Nope, not going to write for me. So get a different one. So I think I need to edge, but I'll do that later. But I need to go around the edge of this. It just helps it come off the page if you add that little bit of something, especially when you're taking a photo. You guys on Instagram, I put these out on Instagram too. So if you're looking for the final finish, you can find them over there, along with a bunch of other hashtags from other people, right? So can you see the difference where I've put the dark around it versus down here where it isn't? Hi, Lisa. How are you this morning? Okay, so got two going. So let's go back to this tissue paper, because what I want to do with that is I just want to do a little bit of background work. And I've got, let's see, I've got some, these are just, you know, cards, gift cards, whatever you got, key cards. And I want some color. So I'm going to start with just a little drop or two and move that around. And this way, you know, I'm not really wasting any paint because it just gets saturated into that background. That was Hansa yellow. Let's get some red oxide maybe. And it just takes a drop or two. Shell wouldn't be liking this. Red oxide is kind of a brown. Well, good, Lisa. That's what we're here for. We hope we're inspiring people to make art. I like to make art. Let's see. What other color do I want on here? Let's get a bright one. Let's get a quinacridone red, right? And you notice I'm staying in the same color families. That's kind of key when you're doing this kind of thing. Now I can put other layers on top of this that are not, but as I'm working, I'm thinking about, you know, what colors are next to each other on the color wheel, that sort of thing, because I don't really want to make mud. But look at that color. Woohoo! Loving the color. Okay. I think I've got it all off of there, so now I can start another one. And let's go to the blues this time. This is a Cerulean Blue. Oop. Getting the color down there. First layers first. I don't know, I gotta jump on later. We're doing a project with Aunt Beck. You're doing that too, aren't you, Mary? The journal swap thing. So I gotta jump in here later and watch that. Maybe I'll get my cover done then. You like that blue? This is a Viridian green hue. I like this one too. Okay. Whoop. See, there I go again, making a mess. But all of these will be papers that I incorporate into collage later. And when you scrape it out thinly like this, it doesn't take so long to dry. You know, like you've seen me make gel prints maybe. They take a little bit longer to dry. I actually set up a drying rack for that, and I put my papers over on the drying rack and let them dry. But what I want to do is get these dry so that I can put more layers on them before I finish this morning. Oh, cool. You are doing the journals. All right. I knew I'd have a buddy in there somewhere. All right. So let's get, I like this. This is green gold. This is one of my favorite colors. This green gold. Yum. It's not green and it's not gold. It's in between. But how pretty is that? Gorgeous color. All right, and then I want something turquoisey. Let's see, we did the cerulean. I want some I guess turquoise phthalo it is. Just spreading it out. This one I'm trying to get all the way out to the edge because I've got enough paint I can get there. But you see, it's almost dry now, which is what I like about this. I have a lot of art buddies. I hope so. I love art buddies. It's so fun to share. So fun to share. Okay. Now, let's go towards the, here's Naphtha Red Medium. If I can pick it up. There we go. And let's see. What have I got? This is a Pyroli Orange. Orange. Orange, you liking this? Oh, brother. The corn is starting to come out. I am from Iowa, you know, we have a lot of corny stuff. Maybe just a little more right there. Looks like I got one more piece of paper here. So let's go. What else do I have? This is a alizarin crimson hue. Hubba hubba. Get a layer of that down. Oop. And before I drag my arm in it. And what do I want to go with that? What do I want to go with that? You know, I should do something really, yeah, let's go with don't know if I want that. Let's go with a lighter color. Let's go with a light magenta. Yeah. Oop. I don't know. I was doing the thing. Do you guys know about the Stencilified journal? It's a thing from Stencil Girl. And we're doing a 16-week thing with that. And it's, okay, I should write this down for you because it's a toughy one. It is hashtag the It's the Stencilified journal. So if you want to look for that hashtag, that's out there too. But yeah, it's a long one. So that's part of what I'm doing here because I got some of their new stencils. I mean, these ones from Gwen LaFleur, I'm loving. Look at these peacock kind of ones and these butterflies. Yeah, actually, this is probably dry enough I could put something on here. So let's get a contrasting color. Let's get some kind of, let's get a green blue tone to go on here. And a sponge. I'll show you what that looks like. That might be a little bit wet. Paint seems really wet. Okay, maybe I didn't shake it. Try it again. That's a little bit better. Still very wet on the sponge. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that paint is working. All right, get a different paint. Let's try this one. Let's get something. a little heavier body. That's better. Now we're cooking on all burners. Let's see if I can show you what this looks like. See if I'm getting a transfer now. Yep, starting to transfer. I just think this is fun. Very, you know, we were doing those boho things, and when I was doing that, I started looking at these stencils, and I thought, oh, these are perfect for that. Yeah, you see that? Paint might still be a little bit wet, but we're going with it. We're going with it. Wondering if a brush would work better. Let me get a stencil brush. These are pretty fine lines. Sometimes you need a brush just to get into those fine lines. It just works better. Here, see how that's working? Thanks, Mary. Yeah, I'm loving these stencils. I'm just saying that they're very nice stencils. Isn't that cool? I can see that on some pages, right? And we'll get another one over here. I'm almost out of paint. I'm going to need to get some more paint. This is a azurite hue. In case you guys want to know about colors. And when I do this, I just, I load my brush. You don't need it clear down in the bristles, but you do need it up towards the tip. So I load my brush and then offload it a little bit. And then when you stipple it on here, you can either do a stippling motion like this, or, if your brush gets a little bit drier, you can swirl it around. But these are stenciling brushes. That's why they have the flat end on them. And they do a great job. Can you see? You guys see that? One more little spot I need to do over here on this one, and then I'll grab something else. Okay, so that's got our first and second layer on of our painty paper. Now I need to do probably another, let's get one of these bright ones. I like this a lot. Let me clean up this little bit of paint here. And I can just clean my brush off this way because I'm going to be doing more stuff here. All right, so that was out of the red orange. Now let's get some gold. I know Mary will like this. Let's get some gold going here. This is a iridescent bright gold fine. Is it raining? Oh dear. Ah, I was hoping we were done with the rain for a while, but no, gotta have more rain, right? Yeah, it's been raining here like crazy, but today wasn't so bad. It was actually a little overcast this morning. But we have had a ton of rain. Still got a little bit of that blue in my brush, so it's tinting the gold, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind how they mingle. This is going to go into a background, you know, going to become part of a collage. So I'm okay with that. So let's see how this stencil looks. Ooh, I'm liking it. Look at that, guys. Is that cool or what? Yeah. Gold. You got that right, Mary. Gold. Loving it. But you know, I found that a lot of that boho looking stuff has a lot of gold in it. You know, the embellishments, the bangles, all of that stuff that's part of that whole boho look. So I'm thinking this is I'm stuck in the boho. I'm really loving it. I love the vibrancy of the colors, the patterns. It's just a whole lot of fun to me. Okay. So there's that. One more little corner down here. See if I got enough paint left to do this one more little corner here. Doesn't take much to do a paper like this. You can get a lot done. But just a little dab will do you. There. There's our peacock feather painted shimmery gold paper. Okay, so let's do, I like that gold. Let's do, so I like this Tracy Batista floral. So let's go back to that iridescent bright gold. And let's do some floral. Floral something something, huh? Get my brush loaded up here. Let's see what this looks like. Good morning. I don't think I've seen you here before. Is it hi? So glad you could join us this morning. Okay, so this is okay. It's not as bold as I like, but I can add more to it. These are the underlayers. These are the underpants, right? That's what Dina Wakely always calls this. This is the underpants. Heidi, hi. It's your alter ego, huh? All right. So there's that, and we'll turn it around and get this side over here. And we got one more corner over here. And let's see, a little bit up in here, huh? I'm just making painty papers this morning. We did a couple of ATCs because I hadn't done my ATC a day for today yet. Let me see if I can show you guys. I got messy hands now. I need to wipe some gold off. Hi, Trisha B. Good morning. So glad you're here. Got my friends popping by. Give me a little wave. Say hello. Okay, so the first thing I did was play with the ATC a day. And so I started with this one. So if you guys are interested in any of that, you guys can go back and look at that. And then we did this one. I decided we needed a collage, so we did collage on that one. I've got a couple other starts over here, but I wanted to get some painty papers going. So that's where I am with this. So I've got 3 started with the stenciling. And now I need to do the last 2 with some stenciling. So I've got a green, blue, and a red, yellow. And let's see, we need to grab a different, let's grab a different stencil here. I've got, this one is part of that monthly collection, so I need to change that up a little bit though, don't I? Don't want everything to be gold. Let's do a little Titan buff. And I got a little hanger-oner there. I go. And these are the heavy body paints that I'm stenciling with. The others were just a little too fluid. So I'm using the heavy body ones right now. Thanks, Trisha. They're fun. I love doing ATCs. You know, it's quick, easy. You know, if you don't have any inspiration for the day, if you just sit down and start doing some of those, pretty soon you're making art. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. And move down. Clean cut, move down. Hi, Franna. Good morning. Yeah, this was, I was privileged enough to be part of Stencil Girl Voices this last 2 months. So they had sent me these stencils early to play with because this was this month's stencil. And I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I was able to create some fun art. I did a painting, a floral painting for them, and a few other things. Can't just stop with one, right? Okay. Last corner here on this piece of paper. And so we've got our base coat, we've got our stencil coat, and then I need to do a stamping layer. So, okay, this is the last one that's painted. I need one more stencil, I think, here. Here's one. That's interesting. Now, what color do I want to use on that? Let's go for something contrasting. Let's go with a vat orange. See what that looks like. This might go way wrong. Depends on, let's see. No, that's too transparent. I need something less transparent. You guys know how to figure that out when you look at your paints? With golden, it's easy because they put it right on the front. Like here, this, you can see that these black lines are pretty well coated. This is a Naples yellow hue, so it's not going to be as transparent as that other paint was. So, and I need to shake that. And I'm actually going to mix that with, oh, what do I have here? I have a nickel azo yellow, which is a little more transparent. See this? This is a little more transparent. So by mixing those, it will make it a bit more opaque. So I'm just going to mix it right on my brush. And here we go. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. So glad you guys could just pop in with me this morning. You know, I was going to sit down and play and just create some stuff. And I thought, no, you know, I got my coffee. I got my friends. Got my coffee, which reminds me, I need to drink this before it gets too cold, right? So maybe they'll grab a cup of coffee and join me, and we'll make some art. So here we go. I think my husband will be coming in from his walk here pretty soon. I might have to wind things down. He doesn't know I'm down here playing. The things I do when he's out and about. Okay, one more little corner up here. And we will have, what did I say, 5 painty papers? Yeah, something like that, right? Okay, so I'm going to drop that in my water because I'm done with the paint. You rolling beads? Good for you. I got some stuff from Vicky to do some rolling with. I haven't started that yet. Another project for my list. I showed you my list, right? Oops, it's getting longer and longer. Okay, so I got most of that off of my craft mat. And get my painty rag and dry it off. Okay, so my next step on these, see how dry we are. Pretty good. I feel pretty dry. See, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long when you're doing this. Okay, so the next step is I want to do some stamping. So I've got a little box of stamps right here. I don't have to go far because I keep stuff, you know, little background things, stuff like this I just keep on my desk for texturizing. See what else I've got in here. There's a good one. Okay. So I can pick some permanent inks here and just start applying more texture. Oops. With that was a garden patina. I think I want a deep, here's a vermilion. What have I got here? Let's do a scratchy scratch thing. And this just, you know, creates more layers. This is not going to be a one sheet anything. It's going to be all torn up for collage. So you just want to get a little bit of that texture all over the place. So that was vermilion. Now I want to go with something dark. So let's get out my archival black. So I'm pretty happy with that one. So are you making paper beads have it all? Or have at it, excuse me. Get them to roll straight. Yeah, I like that tool that Vicki was using. Did you see that one that was like a backer? Yeah, I don't have all the tools yet. Oh well, can't have all of that, right? All right, I have some. These are ones for clay. I think I want something a little bit bolder. Let me grab some more stuff here. So I have this binder, which I have what I like to call collage stamps. So I'm thinking, yeah, this would be a really good one right there. Let me grab that. And let's do, this has circles on it, so this would be appropriate for this one. Oh, let's get a cobalt blue. I think I need to re-ink my, it's not sticking real well. Need to re-ink this. Ooh, painty fingers already this morning. Mini albums. Okay, cool. I'll have to check out. Do you have a YouTube channel? I'll have to check it out. Okay, so see, that's got more repeat of that circular motif that we're using here. Turn around, get the other image side. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And this one, I think I want to go a little more romantic on that one. Let me clean this off. And that's all I do with these. I just wipe them down with a cloth or wipe and then stick them back in there. Nope, those are backgrounds. I need my collage one. So I keep these in a separate binder so that when I'm going to do collage, I can find the things that I think are appropriate for this. You see that these types of things are appropriate for that. So for this one, what was I thinking? I was thinking I wanted words. That's what I was doing. I was looking for words. Don't want those. I want something a little bit bolder. So let me look at my background ones. These are background stamps. Okay, cool. Albums on the video. So that's a pretty background stamp. This is kind of cool. Ooh, look at that texture. That's cool. All right, I might need to use that one. And let's get a brown, like potting soil. Oh, a bit sticky. Yeah, see? You guys see that texture in there? Liking that. I mean, this is pretty and gold and shiny, but this actually looks more aged because it's got that peeled paint kind of look. And I love that. So let's do that again. Get more peely paint stuff going on here. Oh yeah, love that. Bling it on. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Wipe that down a little bit. And that was potting soil. And that background was, I think, a Just Right Stamp Crackle background stamp. Just Right Stamps has some really cool backgrounds, just saying, in case you're looking for stamps to do collage with. Okay, and then I've got this really old, I don't even know whose this is, but it's just a script stamp. You can see I've used and abused it over the years for a very long time. And I'm going to put a little bit of script on here. So you can see all the layers now. All right. Hi, Laura. How you doing this morning? I'm just doing painty papers right now. Doing some collage papers. You know, we all need collage papers, right? And it's nothing, you know, it's just pieces that I'm going to use, incorporate in my work. But I need to have some of these so I can tear them up and use them. You're great. That's good. I'm glad you're great. You need to have those great days. I'm doing okay. I actually got a few hours sleep last night, so that helped. So my brain isn't in quite as big a fog. I don't know about you guys, but there are days where I'm wondering where my brain went to. The fog is real. Okay. I'm loving this one. That gold really makes the statement I was looking for. Right, Mary? That gold makes the statement. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah. See? I'm loving that one. That's going to make some really cool collage. All right, what else have I got? I got that one. I got that one. I need to put something on this one. This one I put something on, but it's still looking, I need some white on there. I need a white on there. Let me get, I've got a bunch of my own stamps. I wonder where I put those. Let me grab them. Okay, and don't want clear gesso. I want white. Come on, come out, wherever you are. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I was having trouble getting into all my jars and things. So I went to Michael's and I bought these little jars that have the canning lid on them, because then I can just pop it open. Whoops. And wait for it to settle back down after I've shaken it. Yeah. All right. And there we go. So I can just pop that open with no problem. I don't have all that twisty turn. You know, if you're like me and old and have bad hands, that doesn't work so swell. All right, so I have some stamps. And this is one I carved that has components to it. As long as I was cutting out the pieces, I made other stamps that work with it. But I think I'm just going to use this one today. And I'm going to use a sponge roller if I can. Get a little gesso out here. Enough to get it on my sponge roller. There we go. Getting a nice coating on there. And then you can put a nice even coat on your stamp with a sponge roller. So, let's see what we get here with this. Yeah, see? That white really helps it. I think it needed the white. I'm liking it anyway. You guys like it? Hi, Aunt Beck. How are you this morning? Getting ready for your stream this afternoon, huh? Flu. Oh, dear. Yeah, I had the flu not too long ago. That is not a fun thing. Just saying. Yeah, I've been fighting my back lately. I've got this bulging disc, and I drag this leg around with me. So, you know, I'm having more trouble because I can't sit at my desk as long as I'd like to create. So I have to do it in stages. That's why I'm down here this morning, and I'll probably come back this afternoon when Beck's on. If you guys don't know about Beck's channel, check her out. Mary's channel is a good one to follow too, you know. Laura's got a channel. You know, you guys check each other out here. I've got a lot of good YouTube-y friends here in the audience that you guys need to see what they're up to, because they make cool stuff. Okay, a few more of these. Few more. And then I will be much happier with this piece of paper. You see, it doesn't take much. And then, of course, you know, make sure you have water available to drop this stuff in, because I have used this sponge roller a lot of times. Just saying. They keep on giving if you take care of them. Okay, so I've got my water. I'm going to drop that sponge in there. I'm going to drop my stamp in there. This is just a, you know, some cheap rubber I think I got from Amazon that I was carving for Carve December last year. I think Mary did Carve December too, didn't you, Mary? So if you guys are interested in rubber stamp carving, check out Carve December. I plan on doing some of that again this year. But it's a hashtag that's available out there too. Okay, so there's that one. So I still need to do this one. What do I want to do on here? Let me think. See, it's that whole circular thing again. But I might want to, okay, let me grab one other thing. All right. I have some more of those stamps that I know and love. This one's got like a crackle in the background. But the reason I'm not going to pick this one is because of the angular shape in this. So I'm going to set that aside for a different one, and I'm going to go with the floral because we've got something kind of floral going on here. Just, you know, letting you into my brain. Hi, Vicki. Yeah, she's absolutely doing it. Oh, yeah, baby. She's got all the stuff. She's ready to roll. I'm so glad. It's fun to have arty friends to play with. I love this. Okay, so going to ink this up, and we'll see what this one looks like on here. I might need to put my, yeah, where's my mat? It'd be better if I had a mat under there, wouldn't it? Yes, it would, Peg. I'll just talk to myself. Yeah. Okay. You guys see that? Just another layer. And then, you know, now that I've got this on here, I can come back with pens, and I can even doodle on top of that, which makes it even more fun, right? Yeah, liking that. So you see what I'm talking about? You see how it's got the layers and the depth? So as I layer this up, then Now that I've got that layer, it's semi-dry, I can come back in. I can just sit at night. Of course, now I need a hard surface. And I can take my pen and I can doodle on top of this. It'll be better once it's more dry. I like to let them sit for at least 24 hours, but because then all the paint and ink and everything is totally dry. But you guys get the idea. If I'm going to come in and add more to this, okay? Alrighty. See how this is going. I'll let that sit too long. See, it pulled up the paint. Okay, that's not good. That's okay. It's collage paper, not a masterpiece. Actually, I should use some. All right, let's go back to the whole brayer thing. And I'm going to get some black gesso this time. And this should be better anyway, because it'll be thicker. So get the black gesso, put it out here. Clean my palette knife and just gonna ink my brayer with that black gesso. And this will stand out more. There, that's much more black. Much more what I'm looking for. You guys see the difference? Here's the gesso and here's the ink. Depends on the look you're looking for. They're both okay, but I like the gesso because that's kind of meh. Kind of meh. Thing to remember with the gesso though is you need to clean your stamps right away. You don't want this stuff sitting on there, setting up like iron. And then the nice thing about this kind of brayer is if you have multiple brayers, these are removable, so they'll pop right out of here. So I can pull this, and I can drop that in the water, and then I can switch it out for different colors. So there is our black gesso painted background. This is a magenta stamp I've had for years. I love it. Yeah. When you're doing these wood block ones, you just want to make sure you don't soak the wood block in the water. $75. Wow. Sorry, Beck. Let me show you. Yeah, probably need to back it out a ways, but so here we go. This is the black gesso. This is the one that we did with the handmade, hand-carved stamp. This is the one with the gold and lettering. And what else did I have? This was stamping and stenciling, and this is the last one I need to do. And I think I might go back to my stamps with that. Grab my rag. Get the rest of that gesso up before I make a mess. You like the blue? The floral blue one? Which one? This one? Like that one? Okay, so now we got this peacock feather one. I think I want to just go back to the stamping the words on this, because this is a pretty bold design, and I don't need anything that bold on top of that. So I'm just going to use my words. You guys see that? Just a little bit more texture by adding the words. There we go. Pretty satisfied with that. And that was just archival black on top. So, let's see if this is almost dry. It's still got a few wet spots on it, but I think I'll be doodling on this one a little bit more. And then you saw that, and you saw that one. So, and then of course those ATCs that I started with this morning. And this is probably dry enough now. Where's my pen? Hi, Barb Owen. I am so happy you are here. You're getting yourself together. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, just having a little play this morning. Husband went out for a walk, and I thought, oh, good time to get to the basement and make some painty paper. So that's kind of, we're doing artist trading card a day. And I don't know if you've seen that stuff from Stencil Girl, the stencilified journal one. So I've been working on all these different projects, but the hashtag is hashtag ATCAD 2018. And we did it last year too, Artist Trading Card a Day 2017. So if you guys are interested in artist trading cards, go out and check that out. But, you know, I needed to do, yesterday I did the one where we were in a video hop, and today I'm doing the one that I'm behind on. So I'll post this out on Instagram when I finish up with you guys. but I'm just putting a little bit of marker around this to have it show up on that background a little bit more. Sometimes you just need that little bit of extra something there to make it show up. Yeah, if you guys are not familiar with, which I'm saying, what dark hole did you guys come out of? Check out all of each other's channels, because there's a lot of good art right here in the chat this morning. And all you have to do is click on those little dots beside their name, and you can add all kinds of fun things to watch. So I'm going to be with you this afternoon, Beck, because I want to make that cover for that journal we're swapping. So, and that's at 2, right? I think it is. I have to go back and look at my notes. So, yeah, I'm liking this a little bit better now that I'm getting the outline on here. You guys see that? Can you see the difference? With my messy, messy hands. Oh, good grief. And so then there's that other one where you guys were asking for more collage. And 2 Eastern. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Spelling doesn't matter? Yeah, well, sometimes it does. Not here it doesn't, but yeah, I went to get my driver's license renewed. Good grief. If you guys are going to the DMV, make some time. I'm just saying. Took me 2 hours, and then I didn't have the right documentation because now they want to put a star on everything. So it's like, oh boy. I'll be going back. Oh, that looks so much better. I have hands again. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was just a little impromptu this morning. I've enjoyed having you all here with me. It's always fun when I can chat with my friends and make art at the same time. So I'm going to go up and see if my husband has enough coffee and take care of him, and I'll be back this afternoon working with Beck. And remember to be kind, and remember you all make a difference. So bye for now, guys.